Hello, hello. I'm here. Hello, Connor. How are you? You have your Azumi 2 flute. That's fantastic. Um, After 3 hours of playing your regular flute, you didn't do anything you needed because you're playing Shamina Concertino. I see. Were you doing the, what's the word? Procrastination. Is that right? So for everyone who is going to be watching after the fact, I'm here again to continue the story in Genshin Impact. I am really grinding through this quest because the newest event is out, and generally speaking will be enjoyed better if I have done the main quest. So I am not even halfway through done the main quest. We're on Act 3, or we're starting Act 3 right now, and there are currently 5 acts in this chapter. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of grinding. Hello, Deanna. How are you? Waving right back at you. I know it seems that I might have already spoiled some of the story, saying, as you can see from the title, it's time to go to jail. That wasn't. It's essentially something that has been spoiled for everyone from before they start this quest, because this was part of the trailer for this particular patch when it came out, and it was talked about in the live stream before this patch as well. So everyone knows that it's time to go to jail, but how are we actually going to jail? We will see today. So shall we begin? Let's see what happens. Last time, by the way, I really didn't expect some of the introspection that I did, but that's what Genshin does to me. Genshin always hits on some topics that kind of hit a little too close to home. So yeah, we had quite a bit of introspection going on the last time, which was great, and I'm really happy to have been able to share that with you guys. So in any case, shall we begin? Let's just get into the game. You bet it's whose fault? Is that a fairy? Is that a fairy? Is it Paimon? Is that supposed to be Paimon? I love it. The fairy. It's Paimon's fault. Everything is Paimon's fault. Are we going to jail because of Paimon? Is that what you're thinking? Okay, we'll see if you're right. Let's see if we go to jail because of Paimon. We almost went to jail because of Paimon when we first entered Fontaine. Deanna, I think you were there in the beginning. We almost went to jail because of her, because something about there should be no flying objects on a certain day of the week, something like that. So let's see if Paimon makes us go to jail again. Yes? Okay. Here we go. There we go. We are in. Let's see what happens. Zero Hawkman, hello. Your final solo before grad last year was the Genshin main theme solo. Really? It was this? Wait, that's awesome. For grad, are you talking about high school or college, or... Because I'm so curious to know, how well known this, at least this music is now, Pets need leashes. Yes, gotta put Paimon on a leash. That's why Linny turned her into a balloon back in Act 1. Unigrad, that's crazy. So they let you do this? The Genshin main theme solo? As your final solo before graduation? Man, that is a dream come true for me. Like, to know that that is something that you can do. Quite popular here in Asia. Okay, I suppose you're right. That because this is a Chinese game. Over here in the in North America, in sort of in your kind of typical classical music schools, I the concept of video game music is still not really something that is talked about that much in classical music circles, but there are individual programs that are for like composing video game music and interactive music and stuff like that. So, hello. I love you. All right, guys, we have another adult drink. Make sure a dark and stormy spiced rum and ginger ale, right? So, cheers, everyone. Please drink responsibly. I think I will try and take a break later on in the stream and refill my water as well. So, make sure that you guys stay hydrated while you drink responsibly. Okay? So, cheers to you guys. So, Zero Hawkman, you are a business major and you guys played it in band. You guys played this in band? You guys played this in uni band? Oh, so much jealousy is happening right now. I just so much jealousy. This is exactly what I would love to play in band. Man, that would have been so cool. I'm so glad that you had the opportunity to do that. That is absolutely wild to me. Wild. Okay. Anyway, let's head on in, and I'm going to try to remember to take a break sometime into this stream so I can... Actually, you know what? We're going to refill on this right now, just so we start strong, okay? But I did realize that last time I should have taken a break in the middle, like about an hour and a half in or something, to get more water. So I'll be right back. Give me a sec, guys. Hello, I'm back. There's our game. Hello, Arnav, how are you? You have saved 25 wishes for Ron May. Fantastic. She's so pretty. Ron May is a character from Honkai Star Rail, which is another game by the same company, Hoyoverse. Let's see. So, Deanna, you actually did get to play the flute today, too? Yeah, half an hour. A first for you after having a pneumonia. Oh, my goodness. Are you, like, done with pneumonia? Like, are you well now? Oof, 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 oof. Hello, Kim. Welcome. I'm so sorry. I believe I missed your entrance there. Hello, how are you? Let's get into the game, shall we? So I did play a bit more. And I got to Reputation level 2 in Fontaine, which allows me to do some weekly bounties and requests. So little things that give you a little bit more money and also just some rewards and stuff like that. was finally able to do that. Also, give me a second to do this before I completely forget. I'm going to condense some resin. I think that, yeah, gives me 4, so I'll have stuff to mess around with tomorrow morning. Okay. Music. I love this. I want this to be my, like, start and end screen music. It's just so lovely. Okay. We are here, Chapter 4, Act 3. Let us return. Oh no, we're at the Court of Fontaine. Okay, I'm really hoping this does not accidentally start. Yeah, I'm really hoping this does not accidentally start the event. But we'll see. Does not seem like it. You know what? We're just gonna do this.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
If we wanted to rest, couldn't we pick somewhere with a decent view?
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Fair enough. Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
You and Paimon relax for a while.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good.
You finished it? You're a pretty slow reader, Paimon. Wow! Anyway, is the new event amazing? I am sure it is. And yes, it is. I'm quite happy with how many Primos newer events keep giving. Definitely makes it a lot easier to pull for characters you like. So, Deanna, so you did wash your head joint and flute with alcohol. I'm guessing wipe. Don't wash, wipe. But yes, if you wiped it down with alcohol, that's really good. That's really good. 2 months since you could play. Oof, because of the pneumonia? Ouch. But good that you didn't push the lung capacity too much. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, wipes are good. Wipes are great. But yeah, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. That sounds awful. But I'm really glad you're like on the mend and you can play again. So yeah, don't push yourself too hard, okay? Yeah, no flute pad. Yeah, I know. In the new event, I heard you get to make a movie, so I'm really excited about that. But we'll see what happens when we get there. For now, we're just going to try and grind through the Archon quest. Okay, here we go.
No, Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you. That's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Oh.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the
aware now.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nouvelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
I think this person's French pronunciation is fantastic. I think.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
All right. Susie, hello. This is a video game, so I am actually playing through this. So this is me actually moving around. Yes, but then there are cutscenes, so the cutscenes will feel like movies. And then there are also like pre-rendered animated cutscenes that feel even more like movies. So yeah, it's fantastic. We're off to meet myself. You can play as any of the playable characters that you want. But you'll always see me kind of like transform into the main character, the traveler. Isn't this great? As soon as you step in, it's Baroque. Or at least Baroque style music. With that harpsichord. Because you're about to meet a dude who's really old, you see. Although you're not really supposed to know that right now. But...
Nouvelette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
I still cannot get over his voice.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
That smug look on her face.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Oh, gives us consent.
The situation is this.
He's so pretty.
If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
All right, so let's give a little bit of context for people who are joining in for the first time. Snezhnaya is another country in this fantasy world, and they have all these like people called harbingers who are kind of like, it's almost like a mafia that they have, and they are working on something. Currently they are collecting the kind of symbol of power that each god wields, and they haven't exactly said what they're using them for. So they are kind of seen as some of the big baddies in this game. Whether or not they will ultimately actually be big baddies, we don't actually know. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. And this lady up in the front is the god of water, the Hydro Archon. So there you go. All right.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament.
So Child is another of these harbingers from Snezhnaya.
We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
I love how Ray Chase will choose certain syllables to emphasize. Like, even though it's not written in the text. Oh, it's really good. It's really good.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time.
Oh, I guess the Harbingers technically are diplomats. I think. Yeah.
Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
Oh no.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me.
Aww.
But more importantly,
Introvert.
when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
All right. The meeting arrives.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Yo.
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Oh, we got the title. Sorry, I just had to take a quick screenshot. Okay, so every Harbinger with their first appearance gets an introduction like this. It's almost if you guys have seen Yakuza or like watched or played the Yakuza series, this is exactly what happens too. So anytime you meet someone for the first time who's like plays a very important role, typically is a leader of like a clan or something like that, you will get a title screen like this just for them. So in this game, only the Harbingers ever get this title screen. So it's very, very special when it's happening.
Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable.
I like that they're steaming too. Oh no, that's the tea
steaming. To make
steaming.
this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Wow. I think this is when we really see Farina being really unsure of herself.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
So, this is the person who took in Linny and Lynette.
The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that.
Yeah, the Fatui are like the organization sent out by Snezhnaya to kind of put out feelers, poke into things, but generally are seen as baddies.
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Neuvillette does not do small talk.
Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues.
I love this split screen stuff that they're doing right now, because they usually in the other Archon quests they don't do this type of thing.
Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
Oof. An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice.
Fantastic voice actor.
Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Is it to send us to jail so we could check up for them?
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
I cannot get over this background music. Freaking love this. Ugh. Please, be careful, Neuvillette.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Disappeared? Also, Susie, are you saying that Neuvillette and Farina have the same hairstylist? Because I totally think so too.
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meropide. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance.
Okay, and probably the only way to get in there is to go to jail, because the Fortress of Meropide is jail. The two with the purple hair. These two? Like, well, one is here. Is that right? Fluteberry's music. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you're Jenny Flutist. Hi, Jenny. How are you? I like Fluteberry's music. That's a really cute name. As you can tell, I'm totally reading the chat backwards. How have you been, Jenny? You been well?
This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail.
Detail? Oh. My.
The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
He actually did an impression of her, but in his voice. That's really cool when voice actors do that. There was a great event quite a long time ago now, but essentially it was one character imitating another character, but imitating that other character very accurately, but still maintaining enough of their own character's voice that it really sounded like they're just imitating each other. So for any of you who do play this game, it's when Kaveh imitates Al-Haytham during the Interdarshan championship event. That was a great moment. Such a great moment. Like, in terms of like voice acting, that is incredible to do that type of voice acting. So Lippity, I used to stream on Twitch, so that is where I first met Fluteberries here, who used to be known as Jenny Flutist over on Twitch. Yeah, I haven't been on Twitch for a really long time now. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, the Sumeru quest, by the way, was fantastic. Oh, I thought it was great. In fact, I was really rather sad that I didn't stream the Sumeru quest. I think it was actually doing the Sumeru quest that actually made me want to stream the Fontaine one, because like, you guys just need to see how good these stories are, man.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
But why do you want us to go? Wouldn't it be more convenient to have an official from Fontaine do this?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles.
Oh.
All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
All right.
So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Since you're in such a tough spot, and well, Child is our friend after all.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
It's basically their version of Tortuga. Yes, you got it. You got it. That part was not actually spoiled for me. I actually didn't realize that it technically on paper, the convicted are not sent to prison, they are sent to exile. It's very interesting.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merope's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Rendezvous.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Arr! Tortuga.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh my gosh. This part just reminds me of a wonderful little scene in the previous quest, in the previous nation, where when you meet the Archon, like the god of that country, of that area, she literally, like, because I think you're in a very stressful situation, and so she tells you to like rest and like, you know, we'll get up in the morning and deal with it in the morning. And then as part of a way to rest, she tells you to take a duk-duk because then you can flush all your anxieties away. And this line kind of reminds me of that. Like that kind of like slightly out of touch, you know? Like really adorably out of touch. Yeah, the duk-duk. Yeah. It's that like, I really personally enjoy characters like this who are like kind of adorably out of touch. Yeah.
Alright! Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't even consider the fact we need prisoners? We've already agreed, Paimon. Just accept it.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report,
Also, this is not the first time we've been thrown in jail.
you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Oh, okay. I think this part got spoiled for me. Anyway. Just very innocently mention this cake, okay?
Oh, no need to thank me for it. Just be sure to enjoy it.
Sus. I'm very sus. Very sus. This is extremely sus. Yes. Okay, never mind. Let's go. So, At least it tastes good. All right. You know, not a problem that we're just taking this cake with us. There could be no problem at all. I mean, the Chief Justice, like, literally gave it to us. There could be no problems with taking this cake with us. Absolutely none. Nothing is going to happen as a result of taking this cake.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fonta, thank you.
You sure ordered a lot. Didn't you just finish eating the cake that Novelette gave us? Oh, we ate it on the way. I see.
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here.
We totally broke a law by eating that cake. There is no way that we
But
didn't.
here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
All right.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up.
Oh.
Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Chew.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Novelette told us to keep it a secret.
We're going to serve our sentences and redeem ourselves for spoiling the end of a detective novel in public.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh, but now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
So, Deanna, do you think that there was a file in the cake that Paimon ate? You know, I think you're right, though. I think you're right that Paimon's gonna get us in jail 100%. You know what? I think you're right. Right again.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
See? I told you, Paimon. You didn't even think any of it at the time.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare.
Oh, I didn't know that.
On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
And yet Novelette has a personal relationship with him.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh?
Oh, Paimon.
Wait, just how much did you order?
All right, we're preparing to go to Meropide, Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
All right.
Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Something up with the cake, definitely. Spy spell or something. Okay. Okay. Needs duct tape for the fairy. Yes. Just gotta get some good Fontanian duct tape. Okay, so we are... I guess we need to... Oh, can we run to this? Can we teleport straight to here? Oh, we teleport to the nearest teleport waypoint. Okay. By the way, if we need a fight, this is not a good team to fight. Okay. Better. Flute! Oh, there's myself.
All right, Neverland, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Yes, Paimon, we swam by it.
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
Behoove. Behoove. All right, I have a quick little story to tell you guys. So, my high school, for, I can't remember if it was winter ball or it was, I think it was the winter ball. But it was one of the like prom-like or winter ball-esque type events that we had. And the school did not give us time off that day to like get ready, get dressed to go. So my mom wrote a joke letter to my math teacher asking him to give me time off so I could get ready. And to make this letter as like kooky as possible, we were trying to use as like, you know, as fancy words as possible. And my brother was actually the one who came up with the word behoove. And that was how I learned for the first time this word behoove. It would behoove you to blah 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 blah. It was a great time. That teacher was fantastic. He played a fairly large role in my life. when I first moved to Vancouver as like a fresh California girl. And yeah, he laughed. He I know that he kept the letter for a bit, but it made him laugh at least. Just so. Victor, hello, welcome. Did you see my team name? No dragons here. No, he was my math teacher. So he, the way I met him was that I signed up for, I believe it was my second year living in Vancouver. Yeah, so I was in grade 11, and I had signed up to math standard level in the IB program, International Baccalaureate. And because I'm not really a math person, so I didn't want to take it at the higher level, which is considerably more difficult. But I apparently looked so bored in class that my teacher spoke to the IB coordinator, who then walked into my art class and basically pressured me into taking higher level instead. I reluctantly agreed to it sometime later, and the coordinator then walked into my standard level math class and pulled me out in front of everyone and walked me over to about 2 rooms down to the higher level math class. And that is how I met my teacher there for the first time. And I don't know what kind of steel balls I had at the time as a 16-year-old kid, but I shook hands with my new teacher. I still remember that very clearly. And yeah, he actually became one of my favorite teachers. That year in particular, my dad had a heart attack, an anxiety-induced heart attack. And so I wasn't functioning very well. This was sometime in December of that year. And so I remember walking into class on the day of a quiz, and I was prepared to take this quiz, even though mentally I wasn't really there. By the way, my dad's fine. But I walked right up to his desk, and my intention was just to tell him, hey, I'm not doing okay. So I just walked up to him and said, my dad's in the hospital. And I intended to say, but I just wanted you to know, so you know why I'm the way I am, and I'll still take this test. But instead, he basically cut me off, and he was like, go to the library right now. And don't, just go there and rest. And he was a teacher who was known to not give any, he gave no leeway for people skipping quizzes or skipping tests or doing makeup quizzes and makeup tests and stuff like that. He never, ever allowed anyone to do makeup tests. This was something that was known about him. And he just knew that I wasn't okay. Yeah, I'll never forget that, because I think having that 45-ish minutes just to sit in the library, I still remember clear as day doing it. It really helped, and it was amazing. Okay, have a wonderful rest of your evening, Arnav. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you too, Victor. Yes, I'm so excited to meet Ridsley. But yeah, so anyway, that is kind of the story of how I learned the word behoove. And now whenever I see the word behoove, I think of that math teacher and just the kindness that he extended to me. He was one of my favorite teachers in high school. One of my absolute favorites. Anyway, continuing on.
The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
It's like he knows him so well. The Duke, Ridesley. Keep that in mind.
All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet.
Nervalet.
These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Yeah. It's the few teachers that care that really make a huge impact on your life, eh? Yeah.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I have a world quest in there. Got it. Okay, we will continue the current quest. Ooh.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Time to talk to Moret. Whoa.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows? It might help your professional reputation.
I love the back and forth with these guys.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Moret will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Present.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
You two are charged with
It has to be the cake.
eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Ah. Deanna was right. Paimon got us in jail. Yep, you were right. You knew it. I didn't even start the game yet, and you're like, it's that fairy. It has to be that fairy.
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
Flatter us.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh no, we're getting a
All
mug
right.
shot.
But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Sidekick is chaotic good. Yes, agree. Hard agree. Oh my gosh. I love that Paimon's flying, so the measurement thing is not precise for her.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
It's a script. It's a script. Yes.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler!
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Wow. Geostep, hello and welcome. Oh, dang, that is very pretty.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
You sure don't seem like a guard. Why were you sent to bring us in?
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Man.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons.
Oh my god.
Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons.
All right. CC. Basically a credit card.
Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Sunk cost fallacy?
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you ever seen the Duke?
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
Right.
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Yep, definitely Tortuga. All right. Looks like we've just finished a section. Because we got the little ching. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a quick break and fill up on water, and I'll be right back. Maybe I'll go to the bathroom too. All right, be right back. Hello, hello, I am back. Good night, Deanna. Thank you so much for joining. We'll let you know what else you get right, all right? So Victor, can I recommend a Christmas concert with holiday music that includes the flute on YouTube? I can't think of any right off the top of my head. Generally speaking, you will hear a lot of flute though, because, you know, it's just a very comforting timbre to include with Christmas music. But yes, happy holidays. Okay, let's continue. Looks like we got a few new waypoints that we can unlock. Oh my. Oh, the dogs are really cute though. Okay. Oh, it's underneath this? Oh, whoops. Oh, this is another elevator, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Here we go. Down, down we go. Yes, Lindsay Sterling has a lot of great holiday videos.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
All right. Oh, there's
So
surround
this
sound.
is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meribed? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
You're probably the only one who doesn't fit in.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Neverlet might not be able to rescue us.
If we ever get found out, then maybe we'd become criminals for real.
Hey, don't scare Paimon. Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Oh, shoot.
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
All right. All right.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Garderex around here?
Does this mean that...
They're already onto us?
Get ready to fight.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardemex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard.
All right, fun fact. The voice actor for this fine gentleman is Joe Zija, and I'm actually taking his online voice acting course. Not so much to become a voice actor myself, but because there are a lot of overlapping skills and good things to know between voice acting and my line of work, which is this type of streaming and, you know, content creation and that type of thing. So, and I've been kind of like interested in voice acting in general for quite a few years now. So I did find out that Joe Zija had his own voice acting class, online course. So I have had to take a little break from it because my life exploded this year. But I'm very excited to get back into it on my free time. But yeah, I started taking his class actually before I found out that he got this role as Wriothesley. So it was very, very, very exciting for me to find out that he got this role. So it's almost like you're like very far away, distant teacher getting a wonderful, insane, very popular role. So anyway, thought you guys would like to know.
When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardemex come and wait in formation.
Neuvillette told him.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
So you must be.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meribed had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
I like that he added a little. Huh? Oh, so good.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
He's taken great care of us. Splendid chap, really.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
Wow, he changed his tune real quick.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
I love this like entrance music for Wriothesley. It's so good.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with it. I hope he doesn't know too much already.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Oh. Oh, okay. So I've unlocked that waypoint.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the Fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards.
I don't think I ever really realized just how many scars he has.
Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water here.
Oh, I guess they used to be called reward coupons, but they forgot to change it in this line.
For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives.
I'm gonna be completely real, guys. I feel like I'm in class right now because he kind of talks in his class, like his video classes in kind of the same lilt, except he goes deeper here with Wriothesley. His normal speaking voice is a little higher, I think.
If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Emphasis?
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Okay. Oh, this I heard about. Apologies, people. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, okay.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Interested?
Oh boy.
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
Seems you know me too well.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna probably have to get that waypoint later. Oh. I really should stop going. Oh, perfect. I really should stop leaving the elevator from the back.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
No.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
You got it, boss. Okay, that's cute.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Oh, it's Liddy! Wait, why is Liddy here?
Oh!
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing
Why
you should
is
be
Liddy
seeing is
here?
the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Okay, why is Liddy? Why is Liddy here? What the? Sometimes you wish you lived in Meripede. Do you now? It's because it's a little bit easier than you know, normal life. Oh, she's so cute.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
She has so many bows. That is so many bows.
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewin.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewin here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
1 free meal a day, labor work seems okay. Also, Sigewin is there. Yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to live in Meripede then.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
She's adorable.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Wow.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
He seldom conducts tours, and yet he did one for us. Because we're friends of Neverlet.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Oh, she's so cute. She's adorbs. She's adorbs. I love her so much. Can I? Okay. I'm not taking the elevator again, guys.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
It does look pretty good. Mine's pretty good too.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw?
Oh.
Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
What is this special treatment we're getting?
Oh, You mean the meals
Hi,
are
love.
random?
Is it time to go to sleep soon? Oh. I think so. Sounds good. Thank you, love. I'm getting my first meal in Meropede. Yeah. And Siege me. She doesn't seem like a psychopath yet. Anyway.
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria.
So getting your free meal is a gotcha pull every time?
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure! Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Siegeween.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless.
Aww.
In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him.
That's so sweet.
In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervulette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal.
Oh.
After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Understood. Thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Hey, Risley.
Now that I've gotten a good look at you two, I think you're very cute.
Oh, thank you.
After all, heavy is the head that wears the cutesy crown. I guess I just want to say, just take care of yourself and don't get hurt.
Okay.
Are you finished eating? Then I recommend that you return to the dormitories and rest. You have work to do tomorrow. Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges? Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else. It's not as comfy here as you might imagine.
Got it. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna take a photo real quick. Oh, I mean, I guess that works too, but... Ugh. Why is this so difficult to... There we go. Okay. I guess we're going back upstairs. Okay, time to go to bed. Ava, hello and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you? Oh, okay. I thought that was Ridesley and I was very confused for a hot second.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Okay.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this. stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
He probably knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
There's nothing we can do about that. We're already here after all.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up." And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation.
There was one other important thing.
You mean?
Linny's presence here.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
If I had to guess, I'd say he's here for the same reason.
Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too!
And look, there's something over there.
Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important.
This proves that he's up to something here too.
If you say so. We can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
Alright, spend our first night.
Hey, you're finally awake!
You're up early today, Paimon.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
You told them everything?
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry! We're going right away!
Alright, to production zone. Oh, this music is just Fortress of Meripede music. Like, I thought this was like Risley's music. Or maybe it still is, I don't know. Alright. I like that there's a down arrow. Oh. I guess that's one way to go down the elevator. Was it even further down? Oh, it is. Oh, this is the down elevator. Okay. Understand. The prison has one of the most challenging puzzles you find in Genshin. Really? Okay. So far, I'm already having trouble finding all the elevators, so this is going to be interesting for me.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
He's so sweet when he says that. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have a real soft spot for people who look intimidating but are actually huge, big softies inside. Ooh! Excuse me. I'm just gonna go unlock that waypoint real quick. Conveniently next to an elevator. Alright, where are we going? Hello, sir.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you.
Whoa.
Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist.
Okay.
Here, take this. Bring me the processed widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Oh, please tell me this is a minigame. Yes. Okay. 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 All right. Let's try this.
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, just to step on the pedal and hit the widget with... So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Did I do it? Oh, I did it once now. Okay. Okay, understand. So when it lights up, I need to jump.
Okay, you got this! Great! Now we can report back to the foreman and give him the processed widgets!
Okay.
Huh. This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Okay.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak.
Yo, we didn't do that much, Paimon.
Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny first, right? He probably just finished up his work, too. He should be around here somewhere.
Right. Where are you, Lenny?
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Oh, is this the puzzle?
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste.
Sir.
In Inazuma, the water...
Okay. You get a chest from that one. Oh, okay. I will do that one later. Is he up? Is he up from here? Why did I take the elevator? I could have just teleported. Oh well.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
I'm still amazed by this voice actor's range. He plays a very deep voice person in Star Rail.
You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Pyro remembers seeing him in the court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
That's not the point, Liddy. The question is, what are you two really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since.
Oh, I wonder if that includes Child.
We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Why is the house so interested about the secret?
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Oh.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You've already said everything. Consider it an exchange of information.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bargaining chip.
Ooh. Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
Child is just a pawn.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Sorry, I must refuse.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
If all we're doing is sharing info, fine.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Alright, Lippity, you're asking if I play Genshin TCG. Very casual. I started the first patch that it came out. I think I did end up challenging everyone that you can challenge, but then I kind of gave it up after, and I really only play with John. John really loves TCG, so like I can play, I just don't play that much, I guess. So I have a lot to catch up on with TCG, but it is one of the rare card games that I feel that I can play okay, because all of the skills and the
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
how things work out, how things work, how the cards work and stuff like that come directly from Genshin. So there's already kind of an understanding generally of how certain skills or how certain cards would work, and how certain characters play. So because of that, it has made understanding TCG a lot easier for me than I would say most card games out there. I have played other card games before too, like I've played some Shadowverse. I've played I think I tried playing a bit of Slay the Spire too, but it's just not, card games don't tend to be something that really works with my brain that well. But with this card game being like based on Genshin, it does make it a little easier. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of fell off after the first TCG patch. It's just not really something that is entirely within my interest, I guess you could say. So, yeah. Anyway.
Are the pride of Fontaine.
Okay, we know about those Melazines. Let's go eat. Yeah, exactly. Like, it makes it a lot easier to figure out what all the cards do and stuff if you already play Genshin, so, you know.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again.
As long as you're here long enough.
Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible.
I love that they have to gotcha their food. That is hilarious.
But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
Have some advice for us, old timer?
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right?
I recognize this voice. This is Caleb. He voices Kalis, who's the main character, the main male character in Honkai Star Rail. I remembered that he made a post about this on Twitter. And I like, as he was talking, I was like, I feel like I know this voice. It's Caleb, aka Kalis, in Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, same guy.
What they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner.
He's great, man.
The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules? What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
Have some advice for us, old timer?
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
He really is in the low end of his voice. Oof.
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the Rag and Bone shop. Just call me V-Doc. Bye-bye now.
Ooh. Ooh. That was breathy.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Is it possible that someone would just disappear?
Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But Like he said, we don't have any coupons, and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ah, we were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
All right. Getting familiar with the fortress. It's nighttime. Okay. I really need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to put us on the break screen again and put on a little ad, and then I'll be back. All right? All right. Give me a second.
Grab yourself.
Hello, hello. I am back from the bathroom. Let us continue. All right. We're going to go back to the dormitories. There we go. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get in the habit of like drinking water and getting up and going to the bathroom during really long streams. I just know that I'm personally really bad at that, but I've been noticing I've been just like observing how other streamers do this, and I'm like, yeah, that is actually way more healthy.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
All right. Oh. I hear someone calling me. What's that?
Are you awake, Traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night?
I dreamed of child. Rather, in the dream, I was child.
Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time?
Oh, right, he threw it at us.
Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours.
Maybe I can use his vision to see everything he experienced from his perspective.
And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went?
The dream was a little hazy, and I didn't see anything particularly useful.
Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today?
Hello, Olympic Daisy. I am a night owl. I know that besides these Genshin streams, there's really no way for you guys to know that. But yes, I am. Hi. Yeah, hello. How are you, man? Oh, we can skip work or go to the production zone. Well, we already been to the production zone, so let's skip work.
Huh? You want to spend our coupons on slacking off already? We'd better go to work and earn some more coupons first. We'll have more room to relax once we've got some spare coupons to fall back on.
Hello, you two. I don't know if you guys want me to say your names on streams, so I'm just gonna say hello, you two. How are you two doing? Are you having a fabulous night?
Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
Oh, so we have to work anyway. Okay, fine.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting.
Already
Good,
on
here you
it.
go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
Okay, so we legit have to do it again. Oh my god. We do. Okay. All right. Let's go. It is kind of funny for Neverlet to be doing this. Oh. Okay.
I'm on speed. But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
All you do is float around telling me what to do.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
Oh, like at this point, have we been working here for a while now?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet.
Yeah. Okay, so it's been a few days. Odette, hello and welcome. Yes, yay, Genshin!
I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Ooh.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
Hey, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
We just haven't quite learned all the rules. Oh.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from?
The hidden rules. That's what they're called, right?
All right. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen.
So the conditions in this case are...
If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what? Oh, don't scare Paimon!
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
Oh, what?
What the? How could that happen?
Did you ever see him?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
Thank you very much for the information. Is it primordial seawater? It has to be.
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Oh, should I not have picked that? Oh well.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright, if you insist.
Oh, nothing will happen to us though, because we're not from Fontaine. Alright, we arrive at the coupon cafeteria. I just heard there was a chest.
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Oh! Oh boy. Let's go to the Pancration Ping.
Maybe we'll be able to find some leads there.
We hallucinate and Paimon just gets wet. Yeah, basically. Let's go to the Pancration Ring. Woo! Oh, this is new? Oh. Apply for continuous. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, but you know what? Okay. I still want to go to the Pancration Ring though, so we're gonna go there first. And then we will keep working. Okay, yeah. Because that's the lead, right? It's the first time they introduced this. Yeah, I think that's really cool that they do that. Now you have a like at least it's a Pancration Ring. I feel like I'm not good. Actually, that goes down. Oh, do we need to go down for there? Okay. I am getting so lost in here. Okay, yeah, okay, we're fine. Okay. Ooh. Wait, I have to go. Oh. Hello, sir.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions.
Oh, what? I thought we were gonna be able to have some sort of like, well, I guess that would have been more publicized if this was some sort of like...
Even convicts value their lives,
tournament.
don't they? I hope you can understand.
Oh, it might be a future event. That would be really cool.
But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Great. Let me walk you through the rules. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons. But the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go.
Oh my gosh.
You up for it? Thanks for your patronage, mate. Now, let the game begin.
Okay. Target will come up in a certain order. So I need to do it 4 times. Okay.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Yes, sir. We know. Well...
Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure. Well,
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Here, the coupons you won. Be sure not to lose them.
Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
Okay. I guess we still need to keep asking to keep working.
The dawn of a new day.
Hi.
My mom feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I just played the like boxing glove gopher game. Should I stop now? Is this a good place to stop? So I just learned that if I work more shifts, then something's going to happen on the 3rd day for lunch. Is that nowhere near the end? Got it. Got it. Okay, well. Okay, well, I'll get to the end of this cutscene at least then. Sounds good. How are you? Yeah? Shall I continue? Yeah, sure. Sounds good. You wanna just watch? Do you wanna pull up a chair? Okay. Alright. Hubby's on the side.
What do you have planned for us?
Yeah, so I need to do this, right? Okay, I guess I'll do that next time. Let's go work in the production zone.
Credit coupons, here we come!
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting.
If possible, I'd like to apply for 3 continuous working days.
Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Sure. Let's just say we really want to test our limits. Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up! Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring? That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
Come on, lunchtime for Paimon.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime.
You're just realizing that now?
Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen? But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all?
That would be quite a disappointment.
Well, there's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already. Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal. Wait, what?
This is...
What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food like this?
There's something wrong with this meat.
What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about?
Someone went missing before, and now our meals have this strange meat.
No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and chow down.
How could this be fun? Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! Hey! What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Is he trying to hide something?
The plot thickens.
Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
Oh boy, strange meat.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Investigate the clues.
Since we have time now, let's focus on investigating some more.
All right. I think that is a good place to stop. All right, so there are 3 things. Okay, we will save this for next time. Olympic Daisy, you feel that the new avatar quest, I would like the new avatar quest for balance game? I have not heard of that. Okay. Oh, they even straight up tell you. Okay. That's good to know. They straight up tell you where to go for all these things. Excellent. All right. Good to know. Okay. I will take my leave there. We need to oops. Hi. We need to get up and run some errands tomorrow morning, so I can't be too late of a night owl tonight. So there will be a part 2 to us being in jail sometime soon. So yeah, this was super fun. I am really excited to see what happens next. I seem to have heard that some people found this to be very, very slow and very like not very exciting, but personally I am very much enjoying the like intrigue and the like all of the little like, you know, secret things that are happening, conspiracy type stuff. I think it's really cool. So I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun watching me and listening to my random stories as the game reminds me of certain things. So, but yeah, I love you all so very much. Please stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I will see you guys the next time I stream Genshin again, probably very soon. But yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, well, that's it for now. Good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!